British Prime Minister confirms date for next elections. Israeli forces gun down 2 children near West Bank. Target of the enemy alongside destroyers, frigates, and missile speedboats. The exercise, which started early on Thursday and will encircle Taiwan, posed the first real test for newly elected Lai Ching-te as he attempts to manage relations with the island's powerful authoritarian neighbor. China's ruling Communist Party says Taiwan is part of its territory despite never having controlled it and has vowed to take the island by force if necessary. Thousands have marched in Iran for the final day of funeral rites for President Ebrahim Raisi, who died in a helicopter crash earlier this week. 63-year-old Raisi died on Sunday alongside his foreign minister and 6 others when their helicopter crashed in the country's mountainous northwest while returning from a dam. Thousands of people holding placards of Raisi and waving flags marched in the eastern city of Bijan and on Thursday morning to bid him farewell. Iran Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who led prayers in Tehran on Wednesday for Raisi's funeral, also announced 5 days of mourning for those who died in the crash. Raisi will be laid to rest at the holy shrine of Imam Reza, a mausoleum in the city of Mashhad, where the ultra-conservative president was born. He will become the first top politician in the country to be buried at the shrine, representing significant honor for the former leader. Foreign Minister Hosseini will also be buried on Thursday at the shrine of Shan Abdulazim in the town of Shahr-e-Ray. Iranian officials and foreign dignitaries paid their respect to the late leader. This news is coming to you from Ombudsman Radio, broadcasting from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. After this short break, more news comes your way. Stay tuned.
Mama, don't tire. For waiting now. Mejiro, government don't tell me my pension for 50 years. You know, say I work. You know, say I work this work. I don't miss anything. I work for government. Oh, yeah, my government sent to me my pension. Until today, they never sent to me my pension. See what the things were supposed to be that body. As they see me so. Now the office I they go.
Iyaboku, calm down. Iyaboku, I say make you calm down. Even myself, since 5 years ago now I don't they drag for the only land where my husband live for me and all these children. Hey, brothers just they fight me left, right, center. Nowhere I no carry the matter go. Sometimes they even break my leg. As I see say the matter fit no get head. That's why I just leave them for them. I go advise you, make you just leave this money for them. Make you not go wound yourself the way they do me,
Mama Jiro, how you going to advise Iyaboku to leave the money that she has worked for several years? Iyaboku, no, make I tell you. You said you have been going to different places. They say come today, come tomorrow. That is because you don't know about PCC. PCC? Yes, now, Public Complaint Commission. That is the place you are supposed to go and get justice. Justice? You have been going to the wrong place now. You remember, even you.
Even me, they will listen to me.
They will listen to you. You remember my Oga, when he was owing me, I served him for several years. He was owing me. That is where I went to and complained. And they listened to me. Now, my Oga has settled me. I am a big boy. So the only advice I will give to the two both of you right now is to begin to go there. First confess.
Don't do
Wait. You have to buy something.
I know that.
To lodge a complaint, visit a Public Complaint Commission present in any of the 36 states of the Federation or visit our headquarters at number 25 Agoyi Ronsi Street, Maitama, Abuja. Or better still, call 097 000099. Public Complaint Commission. Justice for all.
Nice to have you back. This is the world news reaching you from Ombudsman Radio, Nigeria. You can follow us on our social media handles on Facebook and also on YouTube using Ombudsman Radio Nigeria. You can also follow us on X using @Public Complaints Commission _Ombudsman Radio Nigeria. You can also send your messages on WhatsApp using 07073374504. You can download the Ombudsman Radio app using the Google Play Store by searching for Ombudsman Radio. You can also use Zeno FM and stream us live searching for Ombudsman Radio Nigeria. Back to the news. And going over to Israel, Israeli forces have shot 2 children near West Bank separation wall. According to reports, the children were shot down in the town of Jairs near Quilkilia in the occupied West Bank as they approached the separation wall. The Palestinian Red Crescent Society confirms that one of the child was hit in the foot while the other suffered shrapnel wounds to his foot and hand. Since October the 7th, Israeli forces and Israeli settlers have killed at least 512 people and injured nearly 5,000 throughout the occupied West Bank. And moving over to nearby Chad, Chadian Prime Minister Success Mashra says he has handed in his resignation weeks after his defeat to military government chief Mohamed Idris Deby in the presidential election. Mashra, who is the staunch opponent of the military government, which seized power in April 2021, was appointed Prime Minister of the transitional government in January, 4 months before the election, in a wave to appease the opposition. 40-year-old Deby was himself proclaimed transitional president in April 2021 by a military government of 15 generals after his father, iron-fisted President Idris Deby Itno, was shot dead by rebels after 30 years in power. Deby won the May 6 presidential election with 61% of the vote, according to final result. Mashura, who is also 40 years of age and once a fierce debut opponent, won with 18.5% of votes but contested the result. He claimed victory in the election, which his party called a masquerade, and international rights groups had said would be neither credible nor fair. From Chad down to the southern part of Africa, former South African President Jacob Zuma has launched a scorching attack on some of the country's top judges after he was barred from running for parliament on Monday. In his first interview since the ban, Mr. Zuma told reporters that the Constitutional Court was wrong to decide he was unfit to run based on his 2021 conviction for contempt of court. Ahead of next week's general election, Mr. Zuma had been campaigning under the ban of the newly formed Mohunto Suiski MK party. He joined the party after falling out with the governing African National Congress, which he used to lead. The Electoral Commission argued that the Constitution bars anyone who was sentenced to more than 12 months in prison from serving as a lawmaker, a view backed by the Constitutional Court judges. Mr. Zuma was convicted in 2021 for refusing to testify to an inquiry investigating corruption during his presidency. His lawyers had insisted he was entitled to become a member of parliament as his sentence was reduced to 3 months after current President Cyril Ramaphosa released him from prison in what was widely seen as an attempt to placate the former president's angry supporters. And with this, we come to the end of today's world news. Thank you for listening, but before we go, let's have a recap of the major headlines for today. A minister has confirmed date for next elections, and also brought you a story that Israeli forces had gunned down 2 children near West Bank. On behalf of the entire crew members of Ombudsman Radio Nigeria, thank you for listening. My name is Umo.